They're like moving really fast.
I think
We're so lost.
I
I want to like feel which ones are ours.
Your whole dad side of the family is all positive.
I promised myself one thing this year.
It's been a struggle lately. I just don't know what to do anymore. Like, whoa. Whoa. I hate this thing, it's so cold. What's up, fam? Good morning to you all. It's a cold morning here. I'm taking Amber right now to her fertility appointment.
Yes, I gotta have an ultrasound.
Woohoo! Ultrasound. We're gonna see how many eggs, potential babies she has in there.
Yep.
Is that the
How many follicles?
How many follicles she has? She is doing, if you don't know, if you don't follow her, she is going through an IVF journey right now. So if that's something you're interested in, you should hop on over to JesssFam because she is vlogging her whole journey. But I get to be her baby daddy today.
Yay,
I'm so excited.
baby daddy.
Because Gabe has to work, so I'm taking her. If you're wondering why I'm taking her, that is why.
I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna introduce you. I'm like, this is my stepwife.
My stepwife. My
My husband's
ex-girlfriend. My daughter's mom.
Like, how do you explain it to
There's
people?
so many ways that
This is my
can go.
friend.
This is, yeah, we'll go with that. This is my friend. She's my, you could just call me your baby mama.
It's true. This is my baby mama.
It's like true on all ends and it would make sense.
Like, my husband is helping me create this baby, but this is my baby mama.
This is my baby. People are gonna have so many questions, but you know what? Let them.
Oh my gosh.
Wonder.
You can hold one of my embryos and I'll hold one of my embryos.
Can I actually? I want to. Can I make your embryo?
And then you could really be my baby mama.
Can I mix it?
You mix it. I
wanna
think you have
mix your
to go to
baby.
school for that.
Anyway, she's gonna be vlogging, so you can go over her channel. But baby mama of the day. I like it. Oh, I do like it. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I like it. I just got back from Amber's appointment and I'm ordering the twins' new phone cases from Casetify. They have the world's slimmest, most protective cases. It's only 13 millimeters. It doesn't feel like there's like a brick in your back pocket. I stan Casetify. But I was on their website the other day. I'm always looking through to see what new phone cases they have. Anyway, besides the point. Kyson and Kaden were looking over my shoulder and they were like, oh, tripping out over this phone case. Casetify, if you don't know, it's where I get all my phone cases from. One's like this. This is their little mirror one, like this. This is their ultra impact ones. You can see the little bumpers it has right there. These are drop tested for up to 9.8 feet, and then the regular cases are drop tested for up to 6.6 feet, which is why my kids need them, and me, anybody I guess. But they have this Chi-Tech 2.0 technology, which is drop tested for up to 9.8 feet. Ever since I started using Casetify cases, which it's been over a year now, well over a year, my phone has never broken. That is saying a lot from me, okay? My whole life is broken. You best believe my phone was usually broken. But what I was getting at is that they also have customizable phone cases, and the twins saw this and they just were absolutely in love with them. So I'm going to order them some of these. They're also all 100% like non-toxic, non-hazardous, and they have an antimicrobial coating on them too that keeps the case germ-free, killing 99% of bacteria. I'm just gonna overlay this for you and show you the case that I'm getting from. So I'm gonna get this one for Kyson and I'm gonna get this one for Kaden. They picked out the colors that they wanted, but they also have a range of fonts, colors, designs. You can even use your like personal photos, stickers, characters, whatever your heart desires. You just need to go look at their website. Actually, I have a coupon code. If you go to casetify.com/JesssFam, you can get 15% off your order, but go to that link and just look at how many prints they have. It's not just like, oh, cute, we come in 4 colors. It's like they have, dare I say, hundreds, but with military grade protection, and it's not this like massive, like I said, thing that you hold in your pocket. Plus, their new impact and ultra impact cases are made from 65% recycled and plant-based material. They also are compatible with 5G, and if you have that little wireless like charging station, they're compatible with that as well. So can you hear them working? It has been a construction zone here lately. I actually have a whole collection of these cases from all the ones that I've had over the years. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3. Of course, the one I have now. 4. There's another customizable case. These are all just, I actually have even more in my drawer, but see this bumper, these are the ultra impact cases. Anyway, like I said, you can get 15% off if you go to casetify.com/JesssFam. I am using my own code to get the kids theirs right now. So fingers crossed that comes soon. But Chris and I are getting ready to leave. I'll see you guys in a second. We are done. Whoa, it's kind of creepy. You look so dark with your mask and everything. Now, Christopher and I have some work to do. So they started the work on our front yard, as you guys saw, and we have to go pick up the plants that we want in the front yard. So we came to a nursery, not like for babies, to pick up babies, but to pick up plants. And we have like a list of things that we need to get. So while the kids are in school, we want to get this checked off of our list and get the plants that we need, because I think they're putting them in tomorrow. They've gone so fast. So I didn't vlog the last 2 days. So they started the project in the last video that you guys saw. I'll show you guys kind of an update of what it looks like when I get home, but they're like moving really fast and I'm so stoked about that. Oh my God, it feels humid in here. Ask someone who works here. Where do I find this and this? Is that? That's some palm, I guess. Oh, it's a banana leaf. Queen palm, queen palm. Oh my God, I should have brought my jacket. I'm so cold.
You brought my jacket?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. You're not even wearing anything. I love you.
Okay, but where are they?
I don't know.
Oh, I think they're...
We're so lost.
I think they're here.
Oh, this is... Been together for 7 years. Give me your jacket.
I brought you gloves last night.
You did. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This is it.
This looks more.
This looks...
This is a sago
palm, sago palm, sago palm, pygmy date palm. Okay. There's a Christmas tree. December was so last month.
Phoenix.
Oh, it says it right there. Oh, turns out Robellini is the pygmy date palm. So we're getting one of these. How many of these? 3, 2? Feel which ones are ours. I feel like
there's 2 rows.
This one's palm. This one said mommy. This is what we're going with, and we have a feeling we're making some bad decisions here.
Whoa.
So
I and we.
I don't know. I really like them, but like some of them say they need afternoon shade, and like where we're putting them, they're not going to get afternoon shade. So this will be a test of our, well, we can keep things alive.
Test of our stupidity.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I can do. It is so cold. And I'm like day 2 of Aunt Flo, so I'm like dying on every end of me. I just want to go lay in bed. And I like worked out yesterday for the first time in like my whole life. I'm trying to lose weight before my birthday. We're actually doing a fun like, birthday thing for me this year, and that's in like 40 something days. So I'm like, I'm gonna lose weight before then. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But my body is hurting everywhere, is my point. They said keep this receipt just in case the plants die. So we're going to do just that. We should put this in our file cabinet.
Take a picture of it.
We also need to go to like IKEA and stuff like that, but I don't know if we're gonna make it there today. Maybe tomorrow when the kids are in school. The kids are gonna be out of school in like 30 minutes. I'm so cold. Oh, I'm being so dramatic. I know everyone in the comments can be like, oh, you don't even know cold. What do you mean I'm cold? It's cold, not California. I know, but I'm so cold. I was raised here and it's cold for me, okay? Don't invalidate my cold feelings. Looking good. We're almost done with the last set.
The candle should probably be on the top of over there. Mom, I want to show you something. I want to show you something.
I think it is.
I want to show you something. It's funny.
You want to what?
Show you something.
Where?
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom?
It's not a weird thing though. Yeah, it's a funny thing. No, but
what is it? I'm turning on Encanto for the 457 millionth time. We cannot stop watching it here. We watch it literally every day.
me and my friends are doing a play on it, so.
Really? And we listen to the soundtrack. Like I listen to the soundtrack when I'm alone in the car or with kids, like all the time.
Mom,
I love the soundtrack.
Come on, on your shirt. Come on.
I don't want to.
Let's go. My mama coming. So now COVID has been getting a little bit crazy.
Okay.
You know?
Uh-huh.
So I'm wondering. So if people wash their hands, does that mean that COVID is staying vaccinated?
You made me get off the couch to see that.
Yes, sir. He has to stay healthy, guys. Wear a mask.
Speaking of COVID getting crazy,
People have been dying, and upper L have been getting COVID a lot.
Really?
Recently, and lower L has been getting
oh
COVID.
my goodness. I feel like everybody in the world has COVID right now. Like my TikTok is filled with people who have COVID. Tommy and Kaden, long story short, they went home, and the same day that they got there, like their whole family tested positive. So far they're good. Your whole dad's side of the family is all positive this week. Is that what's going on here? You just wanted to make sure no one got COVID here? No COVID water? COVID's in the water? COVID's everywhere right now. Not in our water, it's not. Can I go sit back down now? Don't you do that. Don't turn it on.
These are my indoor shoes now.
Oh, the Crocs. Oh, my mom is tie-dye everything. Mimi is like the queen of tie-dye, and she's officially upgraded to tie-dye Crocs. Your tie-dye sweater.
Crocs are tie-dye also.
The tie-dye's not matching though, Mimi. Because your watch, your sweater.
She's tie-dye watch band. It is like her brand. For always, since I was a child.
Yes.
Like always. Tie-dye everything, all the time, all the wear.
My mountain Crocs are camo.
How do you see them? Your mom's just walking around, they're just socks.
There's no feet.
There's no...
Look at my big kids. They're just like making brownies.
We're making master.
This is so cool. Having big kids is so cool.
Kyson goes, don't we get to have all the leftovers in there?
Oh. Alright, so I took some ibuprofen. And I'm normally not a baby about this stuff, I swear, but I just like, day 2 is the one day of a whole month that I just like cannot function. And that's where I'm at today. So I'm just let me go on the extra side today, but I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna go for a walk. I have promised myself one thing this year. I want to make it a point to go outside more. Like I love being outside. I absolutely love being outside, and I always find myself too busy to like do something. And that's like the one thing for me that I want to do. So I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna see who wants to come with me. If any of the kids want to come just for a little bit, just to get out. I feel like it'll help me. I took some ibuprofen and I'm gonna go on my merry way before it gets too dark, because I also hate this time of year. This time of year is really rough. It's always been like my least favorite month out of the year. January is just like such a sad month. To top it all off, my Grammy passed away in January of last year also. So January sucks, but I'm not gonna let that January mindset get to me. I'm gonna stretch a little bit, feeling a little sore from yesterday, and I did not do anything crazy, nor am I going to. I'm not gonna turn into your fit queen. It's not gonna happen. But I just wanna do better for my body, you know what I mean? Go outside, move, nothing crazy. As much as I wish I could be, that's not gonna be me. I just want to feel better here, some clarity.
And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no.
They're almost done. Look at this. Did they say we can walk on it?
They didn't say anything.
I mean, I'm assuming. Maybe just not on the edges. Update on the yard. It's looking really good. He said that they might be done tomorrow. Addie, get your jacket, babe. You're gonna need that. I'm gonna take
You should get a jacket.
the kids to the park. Yeah, you should get it, at least to have it. I'm glad I made myself do that. I feel so much better after. I mostly walked, but I ran a little bit. It's not the chimney, it's the dryer. Whenever we run the dryer, it like...
Say that every time.
I know, it's like low-key freaky. Like it kind of freaked me out the other night. You see that? Like how are our neighbors not freaked out by this right now? I mean, I guess like there's like a bunch of other houses that have the same layout.
Because they're all homeowners.
I don't know, I'm a homeowner and I would be freaked out seeing that. Is this normal? Like no matter where you go, that's normal. Anyway, now we are going to take the kids to the park. Whoever wants to come anyway. We're gonna take some of the kids. Only 2 kids are coming to the park right now. All of our busy days don't start up until next week because right now there's still no soccer and no dance this week. All that stuff starts up next week. So I feel like we get a little bit of a break. Like the kids are at school, but when they get home, we aren't running to 1,000 different places. It's kind of nice, I have to admit. But they like their activities and I think it's good for them. So we keep them pretty busy. That's a very interesting way of how you hold your basketball to get to the park. Yeah, I'll hold it for you though.
Trying to get off my jacket.
You're having a baby. It's a ball.
And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got
Okay, mommy. I got the camera. We're going on circles at the park. And this is my mom. We're going on a bike ride. And I hope we're getting a lot of exercise. So we're ready to run a lot. Okay, so we were just going on a bike ride, and we rode to the park just so we can have so we can just ride around. And I'm still riding on my scooter, and it's dark outside, so stopping. Mommy, stop over here. And I'm sure I can be able to get my milk. Oh.
Got so high on a low, that's when I love you the most. Now I thought I should let you know, yeah, no, it's no more, no.
One other thing that I'm really trying to do this year is cook at home more. I know I'm not gonna be perfect with it. I don't have a HelloFresh box right now. It's actually getting delivered next week, so I am having, well, I made dinner 2 nights ago, so I'm having leftovers today. Still eating at home. My goal is not to be perfect with it, but that's something else I'm trying to be conscious of. I'm telling you, this 2022, I want to focus more on me up here and my body and how I feel. So we'll see how long that lasts. And warming up some food from the other day. For the kids, their option is to eat leftovers with me or to have a corn dog. Nothing fancy over here. While I'm doing all of that, I ordered some things off of Amazon for something coming up that I am like so excited for, like insane excited for. Let's see if you can guess what it is just based off of what it is. I've got some metallic pants and then this skirt. One more thing, I've been obsessed with like secondhand stores like Poshmark and Mercari and stuff. And so I got these used, well they're not used, they're brand new, but I got them like used off of, I don't know, one of those places. Poshmark, Mercari, ThredUp, all of those I love. How cute! If you follow me on Instagram, you probably have a better idea of what may be in store. Follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Teaching her how to sew.
What did you learn so far?
Stuff.
But what are you doing right now?
I'm putting the thing on the thing.
What is that one called?
Blah, 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 blah.
Tell me you have a 6th grader without telling me you have a 6th grader. What have you made so far? Anything?
Remember how there was a hole in my hair? I think I fixed it.
Nice.
My fabric! It fell.
It's alright.
Okay.
Right here, and you can feel that.
And now you can't even tell.
If you feel
Look at that. Mimi's doing her full grandma duties and teaching how to sew. I feel like that's such a grandma thing to do, is to teach them how to sew. Look, you can't even tell.
Your grandma taught me.
Yeah, right.
You taught me a little bit.
Right. Oh, I love it. Meanwhile, I have the twins, and you guys, it's been a struggle lately with the twins in particular. Not because they're bad kids, they're not struggling in school, they're not struggling with anything. I'm struggling. They are so, I feel like I can't even describe it. They're so wild.
No, that's not the right word.
Help me describe it. Like, I cannot.
Like.
Yeah. Physical with each other.
There's no.
And you hear like they're cracking up, they're laughing. Like they think it is the most hilarious thing. They're not hurting each other, they're not trying to, I mean they might be trying to hurt each other, but it's consensual between the two of them. They're constantly wrestling. You sound like Chris now. They're constantly wrestling and tumbling and squeezing and stepping and kicking and rolling all over each other. They don't do this with other people. They don't do this, like they'll do it a little bit with Landen. For the most part, it's just between the two of them. And I remember when I took child development in college, there's something called rough and tumble play. It's very good for them, right? It's good for kids to understand their boundaries and understand like, you know, how to move their bodies like that. You can Google it if you want to know more about it. So I know that it's good for them, but it's coming to a point where like, I feel like someone always ends up getting hurt. I just don't know what to do anymore. Like it's so, no matter how much I tell them, like I don't think this is a good idea, you guys need to stop, someone's gonna get hurt, and someone always does get hurt. They just constantly do it, more than they've ever, like they've always done this since they were when they were in the womb, they were doing this, let's be real.
Ow! Ow, he's gonna break my uterus. God. Whoa. Ow. Whoa.
They've always done this, but it's a lot now. Like, I think because they're getting bigger and stronger, and like I don't even know how to describe it. Chris, can you help me describe what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with them like rough and tumble playing, but it's like, it's all day, every day, and they don't ever stop. And I don't know if I should stop it or I know I shouldn't. It's fine, obviously they're laughing. I don't know.
You break up a fight, not play.
You break up fights, not play. Like, it gets too, it's so constant that I feel like I need to break them up. Like,
I let them get to the point
Give 'em a break.
where one of them starts getting hurt and then I stop it.
well, say I don't know, and I know it's like a brother thing, and this sounds like I feel like I can't.
That's just a boy.
A boy thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't describe it though. Like, I get it. I have 5 boys. Like, I get it. But theirs is extreme. This isn't me just being like, oh, boys. This isn't just that. Like, they're extreme with each other, to the point where pretty much always one of them always ends up getting hurt. But then they freaking laugh it off 2 seconds later. So it's like, do I just let them do it? Like, I'm always trying to make sure what they're doing is dangerous. They're in the bath right now. But it's all day, every day, to the point where I feel like I'm like low-key going crazy. But I don't know, I don't even know what I guess I'm just asking if I'm alone in this. People always ask me, was it hard having twins? Is it hard having twins? Is it getting easier? Like, what age do you feel like twins got easier for you? I get asked that question a lot, mostly from people like in person, like I'll be talking to people. And my answer to that all the time is they're 9, almost 10. And I'm still waiting for it to get easier. They are very hard to raise. Are you gonna karate chop in there? This is scared the shit out of me. And I say this with love. It's so true. In my case, it's so true. They are double the trouble, but they are also double the fun, double the love. Like, there is so much love with them. Like, between them, they give so much love. I love them so much, but they are so hard to raise. So hard to raise on so many levels. I don't know if it's just that they're both boys. I don't know if it's just that they both are the same age. I don't know if it's just their dynamic. It is so difficult raising them. Then you throw Landen into the bunch, and he's almost exactly, he's just under 2 years younger than them. So they're all pretty much the same age. And then we throw in Tommy and Kaden, who are also roughly around the same age. And it is hard. People say all the time, like, oh, boys are so easy to raise. Like, I hear that all the time. Up to this point, I have to kindly disagree. I think boys are a lot harder to raise than girls. I really do. Up to this point. And the oldest boy is 12, and the youngest boy is 7. What do you think? In our situation, do you think boys are easier to raise or girls are easier to raise? By far, right?
Yeah.
And I know people
Even
say,
if there was 5 Lilias or 5 Addies, I could handle it. I can confidently say I could handle it.
I mean, you can handle the boys.
I can. It's a lot of work.
And they're not like out of control. They're just really, they have so much energy and physical strength. It's just, I don't know. I really just think, maybe I will change my mind when they're all teenagers. Everyone says, wait till they're teenagers. I don't know. Our 5 boys versus our 2 girls, like, boys are so much harder to raise, personally. That's my thoughts on it. Am I alone in that? Like, am I the only one in the world that thinks that boys are harder to raise? Because up to this point, they're very difficult. That being said, the love I have for them is unlike anything I could even describe. Having a son is, and then let alone 5, is something so special. But I just needed to get that out there. Tonight was one of those nights. They're just like, wrestling, it's every night, wrestling and wrestling and wrestling and wrestling and just back and forth, like to the point where I need to physically separate them, because I don't know, I don't want it to get to a point where someone gets hurt, but at the same time, it's almost like natural consequences at this point. As long as they're not doing anything unsafe, if they're wrestling with each other, it's kind of like they need to learn what their limits are. I'm definitely not the parent to just let them go at it though. Like, if someone starts getting hurt, I break it up. And I'll admit, I get really frustrated with them sometimes because they're just so physical with each other. I think they're just learning a balance and trying to figure out, but it is a struggle. It is a daily struggle. They play hard, but I'll tell you what, they do love harder. So it just hurts my mom heart to see them like, why is there ironing board in here? How's it going?
Good.
Okay, wash your hair and get out, please.
Mom, I'm gonna do an invention that everybody should use.
I need to cut that out. Okay, I'm gonna shut this door. You guys wash your hair.
Scars are scary, but they are just small scars. We should never be afraid of them. You and I know when we are too far apart, everything just falls apart. So I just close my eyes and dream about
So many kids in our house. Let's turn the sound up.
Here's the radio now. It's full of Wait, Mom. But is someone? Mom, is there someone called Emilio?
Antonio.
Emilio and Antonio are the. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was Emilio.
crossing the land.
That is it for today's video, guys. We're gonna close it out here. We're gonna go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day.
Fantastic.
And we'll see you in the next video.
And subscribe.
Close my eyes and